G'day guys, welcome to my RXY VT video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about top 5 video games on Xbox One for 2020 guys, so let's get started. To start off this one, coming out at number 5 we see NRL Rugby League Live 4 World Cup Edition. This game is obviously a very cool game to obviously play. I enjoy lots of teams to obviously go for, and really, for instance, though, going up against like competitions are very ordinary. Going up against like career modes, very amazing, and plus women's competition, I think, so competition for that one. I really enjoy playing NRL. This game is a very cool game to obviously play, and I obviously enjoy this game because I play it with Entertain House, and we usually play up against each other, and I usually smash him and he usually smashes me, so it tends to get like very heated up. But this game is absolutely amazing to obviously see and to enjoy, but then this game is just very like difficult to play, because usually if you want to play like hard mode, medium, and then easy is very like easy obviously, but then amateur means like it's easy, but then if you want to play like hard mode, you got to get that pro skill confidence into you anyway. But going up against like lots of different teams, so such as like Super League, NRL, UK, different leagues, I really like this one anyway. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10, and lots of different like categories into this game is very cool to obviously play, and I really enjoy playing this anyway. So I'm just going to give this one a 10 out of 10 anyway. So a really cool game to obviously play anyway. Coming in at number 4, we see Red Dead Redemption 2. This game is a very amazing, cool, collective game, and I like this game because very like the characters is like a story that takes you to a place that in the olden ages where they don't have like TVs, they don't have games, they don't have etc. etc. They don't have like mobile phones. Also, they don't have like washing machines or anything like that. Lots of things that don't even come into this game anyway. But also, I love how the way that you can ride like horses to different categories, such as like going state to state, like places to places, and really for this game though, like going on the train to like Valentine or Rhodes or Saint Denis. I mean, this place, Saint Denis, is a very cool place. It's like a large city than any other city. But then it takes you to like 1800s type of theme, where lots of the photos are creative and not like colourful. They're created in grey, but it's just very hard to think of what photo it is to basically think of, oh, like I like this photo or like that photo, because very once you get that photo done, it comes out like grey, but it doesn't come out colourful, because like in that olden ages, that time that didn't come out colourful anyway, and for instance, like what I reckoned this game is just reminds me of, it reminds me of like Red Dead Redemption 1, the first one that I played, and this game just took me to a bloody level that it was just very very action, very, uh, very brutal. Um, but once I played this game, it was just very hard sometimes, but then it was easy doing the missions and then hard things of doing like setbacks and doing strangers. So like even though if I have to do that question mark means like a stranger, um, and plus once you do a stranger, it will probably maybe like add to a mission after that. So really, I recommend that if this game is a good enough game for you, I reckon that you should get it. But I'm doing a spoiler thing anyway, so it just gets you guys to know what this game is. But if you guys haven't played this game, turn this thing off because I'm definitely going to spoil it for you guys. Um, for the people that have played Red Dead Redemption. But I heard that you can play online, which I haven't played online in ages. It's not my first time anyway, because I haven't played it anyway. The only thing I played is basically campaign mode. But some of the missions, though, in this game is very hard missions, and you got to get like the confidence up into this game. But anyway, I'm going to give this rating though an 8 out of 10. Not very good game to basically play, but it's certainly a very cool game to basically play if you guys are over 18 because it is brutal and it is basically lots of blood and guts for this game anyway because it's basically MA 15 plus or R18 or something like that. But this game's certainly not the game for you if you guys definitely are like 12 or bit before 15 anyway. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I really like this game though, and basically I have got it storing in my bedroom anyway. But yeah, this game is a very cool game anyway, and I really like it. Coming in at number 3, we see Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This game is a very brutal game, as I mentioned about Red Dead Redemption 2. This game is like, say, a party worth of group type of game. And basically, I have played it a couple of times, but then I uninstalled it because it had so much storage. And really, this game is just a lot of hard work basically putting into it. Um, so what I mean is like even though if you want to play like campaign, it's basically hard to shoot with like bullets and stuff like that. Even though if you want to like get that grip, but also too, what I like about this game is you got like campaign, multiplayer, and Warzone, which is like say for instance like Fortnite, but Warzone is basically a different type of game to like Fortnite because Warzone is a very cool game to basically play. Campaign is a very good game too. Campaign is very also like a very controllable thing to obviously play for. Multiplayer is obviously a fun game to basically play, and plus like Warzone is a very cool game to basically play too. And really though, I like this game because it gets a lot of knowledge and basically how the way you want to play so much of like Call of Duty or something like that. But really, for instance, though, what I like about this game is a lot of young kids don't really play this game, and this game is just a very hard type of game to basically play. And really, for instance, though, what I do like about it is not a lot of people basically enjoy it, but some of them obviously do. So I'm going to give this game, though, a 9 out of 10, only because I have played it a couple of times, but then I uninstalled it. And this game is just very hard to obviously get your confidence up and basically get your skills up anyway. So I really like it, and I'm just going to give it a 9 out of 10 anyway. coming in at number 2, we see NBA 2K20. Now, this game is a very fun game to obviously play. It's not violent, it's not brutal. Sometimes it gets to that stage where a lot of action plays for basketball. It's very cool to obviously get your confidence up, get your skills up, and obviously get your braveness up anyway. But really, what I can say about this game is just how the way that you can play like online, you can play competition, you can play like single player, obviously casual game, whatever you want. And this game is just obviously gives me that very good confidence of knowing how to play basketball and knowing how to basically shoot hoops and obviously slam dunk it anyway. And really, for instance, though, I am playing NBA 2K20 and I'm basically on Season 1, Game 32 on Online Edition anyway. No, actually on Career Mode, Career Mode Edition. But like, I love how you play like Career Mode because it gives you that very good graphics and very good content anyway, which I do like. But also too, once you play up against like certain teams, you got to give that confidence up, you got to get that skill up, and you got to give that 100% right. And also, what I like about this game is certainly going up against different types of like players, like certainly like different types of teams, but obviously once you go up against different players, like say for instance like Entertain House or Freeney121 or something like that, that's what I mean by players, as in certain different players anyway. But really, this game is just a lot of experience you got to learn about. And NBA is just a very confident game to basically need to say, like, even though if you want to learn like how to get your skills up and get your depths right. But even though if you want to play like NBA for the first time, just go on casual or just go on say like career mode, because even though if you want to practice playing like basketball anyway on the game, you can basically like either go on to like casual where you can play like certain different teams or where you can play like certain different players. But then like I love it how you can play like online where you can play like against like different players, different categories, different teams. I love it. It's just very amazing and very graphical and very very like fun, like just so much fun, I'm guessing. And this game though, for my rating, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. This is average game. I really like. Certainly, like, I've been trained and learned how to play this game, and I haven't just played this game for the sake of it anyway. I've got trained and I know how to play this game anyway. Because not other than one mention of this shout out, I'm going to give this one to Entertain Us, because he's been teaching me how to play NBA sometimes, a couple of times, but he is just a very good player that certainly beat me a couple of times, but then I beat him a couple of times, but then all good, fair and square. But yeah, he's just a great player to obviously play NBA anyway, because he's just really good at it. And I really like Entertain Us because he really does does a lot of practicing anyway, but not really too much. But really though, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 anyway, and I like this game anyway. And last but certainly not least, coming in at number 1, we see FIFA 20. This game is a very cool game to obviously play. Certainly different teams that I really like. So you can play like all around the world, different countries, different states, certainly different types of playing categories that you basically play for. But then you also can play like online competitions, single player, and different types of things, like even career mode, and yeah, like once I played it, um, it just certainly brings out that joy and lots of fun. And really for this game, I like how the way you can play like Ireland, UK, so like Premier League, Australia, which is like the A League obviously, and plus certain other things too. So like even Spain, like so such as Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, something like that. And really, for instance, though, what I can say about this game is absolutely 100%. I obviously love this game. So well, obviously, what I like is about this game is just how the way that you can play like online, career mode, certainly like competition. You can obviously play like single mode. So like what I can say about career mode is you can be like a single player that obviously controls your attacking ability, and certainly for competition mode, you can play like up against different types of teams and tournaments. And for single mode, you can basically play like different types of teams, obviously too. Um, but for this game, though, I really like it, and certainly lots of fun to obviously play. And sometimes you can play like up against like different types of difficulties, and certainly different types of like stadiums and how the way you want to build up, you want to like obviously build up your team. But for this game now, I'm basically going to give this one a 10 out of 10. A really joyful game to obviously watch and play, and obviously create different teams. And for instance, though, what I like about it is certainly a different type of categories that I really like is you can play like career mode, different types of teams. You can play like competition, which is like a tournament, and plus you can play like single player, where you can play like casual mode and stuff like that. Anyway, but really, for instance, though, I'm basically going to give this one a 10 out of 10, and this one's going to be a very enjoyable game to obviously play. And I really like this game anyway, and 100%. So yeah, different types of teams, different types of categories, and yeah, 10 out of 10 for me anyway. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We're doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So then, take care guys, stay safe, and then we'll go on.